What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So we are here, my friends. Finally, we got the Holy Grail set up, which we were waiting for and looking for literally. And it finally showed up on the charts today, guys. We have the outside-inside bar combination with the yellow highlights, guys. That's a part of this golden indicators. I'll go ahead and I'll send that over to you right now. And then we'll go ahead and talk about the significance of this pattern and why it's so important. So if we look at this pattern here, guys, the last time we've seen this pattern by itself, okay, so you can see the blue highlights are the nirvanas. The last time we could really look back is August of 2021, where we had an extreme rally here, and I'm not necessarily bullish or bearish here, but what I like is this Holy Grail pattern gives us an opportunity to get into a trade with low risk and high reward. And that's what all that matters at the end of the day, is that we're going for high reward in order to make the most money possible. All right. So we had a beautiful Holy Grail setup. So what I'm going to do is on the Discord and on the Twitter right after the stream, I'm going to post my swing trade setups. But essentially, guys, what's really important about this is if we go ahead here to the weekly chart, we are at an extremely important pivot on the weekly chart. If I take the Fibonacci from the high to the low right here, my friends, we are on the 618. And this is such a beautiful setup because not only are we rejecting the 618 on the weekly, but look at this. Here's our 618. As soon as we touch the 618, we sold off. Then we put in this outside bar, and then we have this Holy Grail. So at the 618, you can clearly see here the market has slowed down. The bears are deciding, is this where we want to pull the trigger here? We have an open gap right around 380. Are we going to push this gap and fill this gap? There's so much decisions to be made, and we're going to be ready to rock and roll and have our orders ready to go. And that's what we do. We wait for these plays like snipers, and if I go back and in recent memory, one of the trades we took, we had this Tesla Holy Grail right here. This was November 10th, which went for a nice push up. You could see 3 days of up there. So, even back in here, 18th of October, we had a nice little rally here and then a sell-off. So the Holy Grail does usually look for a huge volatility. This is your best case scenario for your Holy Grail. 14th of July, we break above and we just actually rip to the moon. So we could see here, this went for about 30% return. That's pretty crazy. And with options, that's probably like 1,000%. And if we break to the downside again, we'll be looking for the same thing. So we have SPY ready to rock and roll. Hit me with a 1 if you're ready, you're hyped up. Does this look like a good setup to you guys? I love this pattern. I love this setup here, and I'm going to be ready to hit it. All right. So the next thing, what I'm going to do here is let's go ahead and let's go through the day trades today. I will say, my friends, you might look at this chart right here. This is the SPY chart right here. So you could see we started here at 9:30. You might look at this chart and you might say, you know what, Rich, this is extremely choppy, right? Like this, there's no way we can make money. So let me go ahead. Let me draw. This is the box. This is today's price action. We were within this box right here, okay? And look how small and tiny this box is compared to the previous day's price action, compared to the previous price action we've seen. And what does that create on the daily chart, my friends? That creates an inside bar. So let's go right now. Hit me with a 2. Do you feel like this was extremely choppy today and there weren't opportunities? Or hit me with a 3 if you think that today was a great day. Let's see what you guys think. What do you guys think? And what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to show you how to trade the Fibonacci like a boss, really like a boss, guys. I want to show you this right now. And I want you to get the toolbox out. I want you to put the seatbelts on, and I want you to get the pen and the pad out, and let's get right into it. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead here. We'll hit the replay. So sometimes, guys, when you see chop, you might be discouraged, but a real trader can make money in any situation. The question is, are you disciplined enough to follow the strategy? That's the only question. That's all it comes down to, discipline. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's draw the previous day's high and low. There's our high and there's our low. Okay, so we'll go right here on the 5-minute chart. All right, so the first candle comes in. So we could see this was a bullish candle. So the one thing that I don't like to do on these inside open days, you could see we're opening inside the range, is I don't like to take the orb. Instead, I like to be patient. So the first play that we actually took today, guys, was a quick Fibonacci scalp off of this first push on the day. And what I'll do is let's go to the 1 minute chart here so I can really show you this in detail. I want to be able to really show you the concept here. Okay, so let's go back to the 1 minute. You'll be able to see the candles really clearly. So here's our first minute candle. What kind of candle is that, guys? Is that a bullish or bearish candle? Hit me with the 3 if that's bullish. Hit me with the 4 if that's bearish. What do you guys think? So one of the key things that we like to do when we're analyzing candles is look at the wicks. So we could see here, guys, we have this huge wick that is obviously an amazing bullish candle. Okay, and the wick gives us an idea that there may be some Fibonacci's and some algorithms in this trade. So what we do from there is we generally wait. We want to see 2 or 3 candles to assess the direction. Okay. And clearly here, guys, we can see that the direction is up. Anybody could look at this and say, you know what? We were at a low at 396.51 and we made a high of 397.47. So obviously this is up. So what are we going to do? So what we did, guys, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our Fibonacci from our low to our high like this. And all we're going to focus on, my friends, is the 618. We want to make sure we get a deal. When you trade, guys, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. What matters is, did you get a deal? Because if you're right and you overpaid, you're not going to make money. Hit me with a 5 if that makes sense. If you are right and you overpaid, you're not going to make money. Okay? That's the truth. And you got to be able to drop the fact of being right and wrong. What you have to really understand is, am I getting a good deal or not? And if you can't get a good deal, forget about it. You're wasting your time. Okay? So that's why we use the 618. The 618 is 61.8%. It's a pullback. It's a retracement. It ensures that we're getting that discount. All right. So what we do here, guys, we let the price action play out. You can see here, in this case, we didn't even touch 618. We made a new high. So all you do, just put your anchor higher. Okay. So I'm teaching you guys how to do this. So now we come down here. Bam, bam. There we go. There's our 618. So how many of you would be scared to enter right there on the 618? How many guys would be scared? Hit me with a 1 if you would be scared. Hit me with a 2 if you're fine. So let's just talk about the psychology, right? When the price action is red and when it's going down, when you look at the chart, it's human nature to say, you know what? I don't want to take the trade because it's red, like it's going down. So why would I take the trade? But you have to understand that when it goes down, that means you get a good deal, right? So that's why we come up here, guys. We loaded up on the 618 this morning, and I'm gonna put the full Fibonacci's on here. And the reason why is because all of these Fibonacci's are targets. All of these. So the 50, the 382, the 280, the 214, the 10%. All of these are things I've created over the time of trading that I've done for the last 8 years now that I've been trading. I created this window. This is called the profit window. Okay, so you're down here. That's your entry. This is your profit window. Okay, so you can see right here, guys, we retested the 618 again, and then we pop right back up into the 280, and then we sold off. Okay, so that's important, because if you're scalping, if you're taking these fibs, guys, look at this. We're popping back up to the targets. Here's your 50, here's your 382, here's your 280, here's your 214. All right, let me go ahead to the Fibonacci live setups here, and let me just walk you through this to show you guys that we do this live every single day. So you can see currently up against the 50, looking for golden zone, 618 filled long. So this is exactly what I just showed you here, and that's where we got filled long. And then you can see we pop right back up there. So let me just show you here. 382 hit, no fill on the 786, loving these wicks. 382 next up, 214. So we do it mechanically, guys. All right, mechanically. Take your profits, move your stop loss up. Take your profits, move your stop loss up. Take your profits, move your stop loss up. If you can live that type of lifestyle, you're going to make money. But if you don't want to take profits, if you don't want to protect, you will lose. All right. So after that, we were playing the morning long, but we did not get a new high, right? We were playing the morning long. We were trying to say, all right, we're taking 618, scalping. And what happened is this candle came in right here. All right. When this candle came in right here, everything in our repertoire made us switch to the short side. So here we go. This is the 5-minute chart now. So I'm going to show you the bigger picture look. So once this outside bar came in, this was the sign that we need to be bearish on the rest of the day. Why? Because this outside bar, what it did, guys, is it made a new high by a few pennies and then it sold off. And whenever you do that, you're trapping bulls. So the next setup we took here, guys, we went from high to low like this. I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to just go ahead and put the 618 on so that it doesn't overwhelm you. So we're going to go right here to the 618 on the basic. Okay, so there's our 618. So you can see the next candle pushes lower. Just move your anchor down like this, and we're just waiting for that 618 retracement. Okay, we go lower again, move that anchor down. So just continue to follow along with me, because we do this when we do this in real time, guys. You have to keep moving the anchor. So there we go. We pop up. There's our 618 fill. Okay, so we got that fixed 618. We got that 618 fill right there, guys. And this is what we want to see. This is how you know you have a good 618. When we touch it, guys, as soon as we touch that 618, look at this selling. On the 1 minute, you can see it with a clearer picture. We touch 618, boom, inverted hammer. You see that beautiful power? That's how you know the algorithm is there. And once we get a big sell like that, we're most likely going to make a new low. So I'll go ahead right here to the full extension, and you'll see here we made a new low. So we came back, we retested the 618 again, actually, and then finally we made a new low. Okay. So this was a really, really good setup, because not only did we touch the 618 one time, we touched it 2 times. Okay. And the second time we touched it, what pattern is that? What pattern is that? Let me know real quick. What pattern is that, guys? So that is the Holy Grail pattern. That's the same pattern that we're looking at on the daily chart for SPY right now. Isn't that crazy? That's the same pattern we're looking at on the 5-minute chart. It's showing up on the daily right now. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for some price action like this. In trading, it's as above, so below, as above. Everything is a reflection of itself. What patterns are happening on the 5 are actually happening on the daily and the weekly. The same 618 that I showed you right here, high to low, that same 618 is developing right now on the weekly chart. And this is what happens when the robots, the algorithms, are trading. It's basically fractal in nature. Here we go, another 618. You guys see what I'm saying? Hit me with a 5 if that makes sense. Right, so we had our 618 there, guys. That was our beautiful short. And then right after that, we go ahead and we extend the anchor all the way down for a complete afternoon leg. And I'm just going to show you how nice this was. I'll go back to the basic setting right here. And then we continued, we popped up. Okay, we rejected our 618, double take, triple take. And then you see all of these are scalps, right? Scalping opportunities. And then later in the day, we came all the way up here. So my anchor should be up here for the high of the day. So you could see right here, guys, as long as you have your stop loss for protection, right? Our stop loss is at the high of the swing, right? This is the swing high. So our stop loss is there for protection. Then watch this, guys. Beautiful, beautiful sell off. Very, very nice. Exceptional. Exceptionally done. Exceptionally well. That's the power of the fibs. We absolutely crushed it today. There's a lot of advanced fibs that I can show you on this chart, but we're not going to go there right now because it's going to confuse a lot of you. But there's a lot of things that are going on here. There's butterfly patterns right here. That's a butterfly pattern, guys. There's different things. There's different names for different things. There's this pattern right here. There's a lot of patterns that are going on that are on a next level. And my commitment to you in the next year is to start showing you some of these more advanced patterns they're crazy. It'll blow your mind every single time. Hit me with the 10 if that sounds like a good idea. Are you guys interested in that? But the basic things I'm teaching you here, the basic Fibonacci is all you need. And you can go ahead and add some of these advanced patterns a little bit later on. I will show you that, guys. All right. So if that sounds like a good idea, hit me with a like, subscribe to the channel right now, because I'm doing things that other people won't do or people will do that will charge you $5,000. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment if those advanced patterns intrigue you. We're talking about butterflies. We're talking about, whatever the hell you want to call it. All right. You can call it a bat. You can call it a hat. You can call it a gat. It doesn't matter what you want to call it. But what we know is all about getting a discount. Okay. We should we should rename this channel to Discount Wars. Okay. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a good deal. If you don't get a good deal, then don't trade. It's your hard-earned money at the end of the day. So make sure you use it wisely, my friends. All right. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Tradingwars.com. That's the place to be. Yesterday, we did a 24-hour sale for if anyone right now on the stream, if you like what we do, if you feel that we add value to you, there's some guy in here that said he made 30 grand trading, doing the strategies. If you have made some money and you think I'm adding value to you, come join us in the Discord. All right. You get 2 months for free right now. I'm going to leave that sale to midnight tonight, or I'll extend it till 8 a.m. All right. So you'll get 2 months instead of 1 month, 2 months free. You'll get the indicators, the premium ones for life. All right. Go ahead and sign up right now if you guys are interested. I'm going to leave that deal till probably 8 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern time. You'll get 2 months instead of 1 month free when you get the book, 60 days in the Discord, all of the indicators, or you can sign up right here on the main page. All right. Look, I'll tell you right now, my friends, if you follow the simple concept of getting a good deal, anything in your life, with anything in your life, whether it's real estate, whether it's business, if you can understand the concept of getting a good deal, that's what leads to making money, because money is all about buying low and selling high. All right. Thanks for your time. I'll catch you again tomorrow, my friends. Take care and I appreciate your time. Have a great night.